Good morning, guys. I'm glad to see you here, and I'm just trying to make my camera working. And okay, let me deal with this 1 second, please. I hope it will work. So good morning, good day, good evening, depends from which part of the world you are watching. Today we will continue working on this little model, and as I said that before in the previous issue, so probably I will send it and will use primer one more time. So, and I can see that definitely I need to make major sanding. And so let me show it closer. Okay, so just trying to how to show it closer. Come on, focus. It's not really visible, but for example, lots of hair. Just this is because I don't like to paint wooden models. Oh, come on, focus, focus, focus. Finally, you see this hair on the edge. So right here. So I need to sand all this. Come on. So just to make this perfect surface, I need to sand actually entire hole. If camera can show this, especially rudder. You see this such, it's not flat, it's not perfect surface, so it needs very big sand. So let's sand it one more time and let's primer it one more time. Same with actually spars. When I was using shellac, it's based on alcohol and it's still very wet, so it's soaked in the wood and also all this hair raised. So it's also for major sanding. And I can use a second layer of shellac too. So then let's start. Right now I have absolutely empty table. We'll see what happened in 1 or 2 hours later. So I will use something like 300 grade sandpaper and probably will move to 400, we'll see, or even we'll use Scotch Brite. And I just don't want to make a major mess. So I will use some paper towels, so then it will be easier to clean, and again to use my airbrush to primer it. I also want to show you this. Come on, focus. It was planked only with 2 pieces of planks, let's say, and you can see this, the only one joint between them, and it is visible from under. It's just like poking my eyes. It's just it's not a color even, it's just shape. It's sticking out this thin line from gluing. So it's definitely for sanding and primering one more time. And one thing, if you are sanding wood, even painted wood, you have to do it along with the grains, not just because my deck is like elongated this direction, so I'm sanding same direction as the grains of the wood. Oh, hello, Geno. Yes, the chat is working, so everything is fine. I can see all comments. So hello one more time, whom I haven't seen at the beginning. Well, everything is fine. Should work. And yeah, this is another way how to indicate the spot where you have to sand. You just can touch it with fingers. If it is flat, smooth, it's okay. When it is like a sandpaper, when you are touching the spot, so this is the spot where you have to sand. Colors with an airbrush. Oh, I see. I just used the primer from Vallejo. Same as my paints. And even before primer, I used that filler or putty for car repairs, which is very, very fine. So, and actually that one which I used for this model I liked very much because it was lightweight. Like for example Bondo, very similar, but it is so heavy just by weight. So I just need to remember what the manufacturer of that one, and I need to use it constantly. It was just Polish manufacturer if I remember, but I need to check it. Oh, thank you. This is my style of meditation. This is probably from the childhood. If I need to stay, for example, for a long time in apartment, in four walls, I have to do something with my hands. And doesn't matter what. Favorite toy was a metal constructor. And now this will be a pain in the neck to clean inside, because this is the most hairy, let's say, and it's very difficult to reach place, and partially it will be visible on the model. Just to check how much it will be visible. Oh, thank you, Andrew. Actually, for the Viking ship, I'm looking for miniatures of Vikings. Just all of them are just warriors and nothing even close to Vikings, like sailors. So if somebody knows where to find 1:24 scale or 75 millimeters long or tall miniatures of Vikings, please let me know, website or store where I can find them. I found some on Amazon as usually, but I just don't like them. Oh, you mean 3D files which I have to print on something? I need to check that figures also. Something glued to it. I will try to scrape it off, but I don't know if I can show it. It is under the deck. Now, final sanding will be with the Scotch Brite. Yeah, I need figures 75 millimeters tall, 1 to 24. 1 to 25, I will accept that. Oh, doll houses, this is nice. Okay, now it is much better than it was before. So, but I will clean the rest of the parts and then I will primer everything together. Okay, I will remove this. So my camera will stop jumping because on white background, light parts and details, it can't see. Oh, this is actually very difficult to build ships from the card and paper. Or I think that this is difficult, especially when you should use glue and paper sometimes soaks it and deforms and gets that waves. So what to do with that? Or what type of glue to use? just to compare two. So okay, this one is sended, so on the screen it is on my right. So this one is not. Or closer. Okay, something like this. I hope it is visible which one was sended and which one is not. Yes, Scotch Brite, after any sending, Scotch Brite makes it the smoothest as possible. So after that, you have the less chance to get another bunch of hair after using primer or paint. And it is so fine that sometimes I can use it even after painting. Just found a spot where it was an entire drop of primer. Just thick layer, which has to be sanded. This is actually interesting. Let me show you how the part can deform because it was primered, so it was something wet, and just bent and made arc on its own because it was cut just thin lines, so just bend in this direction. This is how people sometimes bend in the big parts and details, just to cut small, not like half of the thickness, and then you can bend it. So, but this one did on its own, so now I need to flatten it. After it dries, I need to put it under something heavy. I think they are ready now. So I will turn on my air compressor and will prepare everything for to make a second primer, layer of primer. I will use this stand later, just don't want to paint it, or not yet. But I turn off the autofocus because on the white background, almost white model, it will constantly jump, so I just stop it. And again, I will use same primer. This is gray Vallejo primer. Something left on the bottom, just enough for this model. And I will use airbrush thinner, just a little. But for this I will cover my microphone, my laptop, so I will turn it off and will turn it on in the moment I finish my primering. Actually, I can use temporary my microphone on the laptop, so you can hear me a little. Now this will be a challenge to flip it. I did it! Can't show you this. Okay. Okay, it clogged. Oh no. Oh. Don't know if you can hear me, but now I will paint or will use primer for these small parts. Okay, I'm back with microphone. So now I will put these little parts also aside together with the model to dry. And I will clean my airbrush later. So now I will work with these wooden parts. I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and now I'm debating that probably I would like to paint not only lower part of the lower part of the mast, but also boom and jib, because it will look weird if it is partially painted and the rest is wooden. So it should be painted. So right now first layer of shellac, this is just a wood sealer, and now I just will sand it a little slightly and I will primer these two parts also. Hello guys whom I haven't seen yet. Don't know if you can hear, but my assistant just came and says, meow. So we have dog lovers here also. Okay, these two are ready, but now I need to mark how much I have to paint the mast. First I will sand it, and then I will use drawings to mark it. Oh, Imbir is not hungry. I fed him 3 times before the air, so he's definitely not starving. That was just, I'm boring. Or I'm bored. Probably Krum also fed him, I believe. So Imbir is not starving at all. He is just Maine Coon, and they have a habit. All Maine Coons are they are professional beggars. Even if he just polished his plate or bowl with food, he will make a few steps from it and will start begging like, I'm starving, feed me, or I'm dying from starvation. And he just will ask, you will give him something. He will look at you and like, okay, done, but I'm not hungry actually. Okay, this is ready. I forgot where I have put my drawings. Imbir, can you help me to search them? My only hope that they are in the box. Oh yes, they are. Nothing about painting. Okay, then I will use this picture. It is a little above the boom, just like by eye 5-7 millimeters. So I will mark it on my eye. So let's say 7 millimeters. Good enough, I think. Just took my favorite plastic wrap. Okay, I will hide my microphone again, and I will turn on the mic on the laptop so you can hear some. Oh, I need to pour some. Oh, why it is constantly clogging? Okay, I'm back. Don't know if music was playing or not, because it's stuck, I believe. So, I think this is it for today. Maybe I should check instructions just if I haven't missed anything. But this should dry until tomorrow, and tomorrow I will use first color, white. So I will move from the lightest color to the darkest. In my case, this is white for the inside of the boat, for the spars partially. Then I will wait until it completely dries, so probably tomorrow I will start doing something with the sails, at least I will measure them, will draw the lines, and if it will be enough time I can start sewing them, but we'll see, because next layer will be yellow on the deck, and after it dries, so for the next week I finally can apply the bottom paint, and in this case it should be dark green. All these colors I probably will mix on my own, because I don't have the proper shades, I just have basic colors, so let's experiment with them. And let me, probably I can switch like this so you can see me, and do something like this. So if you have any questions about today's subject, painting, airbrushing, etc., I will move this just in case, so do not touch them accidentally, so they will dry safely. But I will page through the instructions. So what we have done, what we have not. So this is already done. Oh yeah, after painting the model we will start gluing all the parts, like all these wooden parts which I just have shown you. They are somewhere, need to look for them. How often are you missing your details or parts? For example, you made a tiller, then lost it, and I think my video just disappeared. Definitely. I don't know why, but sometimes it happens. Oh, good. Everything is fine. So, I was talking about missing parts and details. How often you have made something, for example, tiller, and it was perfect fit, you just liked it, and you lost it, so you have to make another one. In the moment you made this new one, you found the old one. I'm doing this quite often. Then I have tough choice, for example, which one to choose. Why I'm talking about tillers? Just recently I took out one of my models which I haven't touched 1 year, like Speedy, and decided to attach the rudder together with the tiller. So this one, this one was which I have made a year ago, and this one I made yesterday, because I thought I lost it, and then I found first one. Which one do you like more? This is just different color of walnut. So this was about small parts and details. I don't know where I have put that small sheet with parts from the DAYSAILER with these details. And actually, yes, after painting, I can glue all these wooden parts and we can start working on the sails and rigging her. And by the way, in the kit, yes, they have this small tube, and they suggest to make, just to imitate this, what was the proper word in English? I forgot this in English term. This is used for tightening the shrouds. Modern boats. I name it modern because they are painted as they are, for me, modern. And the shrouds on real day sailors, they were made out of wire. So I just order wire. It is for hanging pictures, 0.5 millimeters in diameter. But it made also from a few very, very, very thin wires. If it is too thick for me, I can just unscrew them or untwist them and twist proper diameter for my boat. So we'll see how it will work. Actually I found just a term. I don't know this one actually. Turnbuckles. So I just found it. So I will try to make it historically accurate with proper shrouds, because in the kit manufacturer provides you with ropes, just ropes. Oh, I found my parts, my wooden parts. They were also in the box. But this is type of ropes which you can find in this kit. So they are actually not so bad, but they are not my perfect ones. So then tomorrow let's paint her. And any questions? I'm still here. I'm just talking because I know about delay, like 20 or 40 seconds. Oh, where? On which market are you talking about? Because actually it's not very difficult to make them. You just have to cut that tube for proper length, and then you just have to use a file and send one side, another side, and you already have tube with two openings. So you just need to insert two pieces of wire with rings or eyebolts, and it is ready. Yeah, it is even more simplified here in the instructions, but I will make them a little more proper ones. It will be something like this. I was drawing upside down, don't know how it is. Actually, not so bad. ORC models market. I need to check it. I have seen somewhere local here, small craft or something, some Cape Cod or some. Don't remember what was the name. They are manufacturing kits with real boats, like dinghies. So you can order kit in scale 1:1, and they also made ship models actually, and they have a RC one, I remember, just need to check, and they have some parts for it, so probably they can have it. Oh, toothpicks. You know that you can reuse that cuts off from toothpicks if you have an electric disc sander. So when you cut that toothpick, then you can sharpen it again on the disc sander and use it again. So you don't have to throw away the rest of the toothpick. Such a valuable wooden material. Oh wow, 2 millimeters in diameter, this is just perfect for this model. It is in 1:24, so in the kit they provided Probably also something like 2 millimeters tube. Okay, 1.4 or 1.5 millimeters in diameter. Yep. This is the easiest way to buy already ready-made one, but let's try to make first. If it is not working, we can buy them. And as I said before, I want to replace these plastic cleats and blocks. If cleats I can paint in, they a little probably bigger than it's necessary for this scale, but they are okay. But for the blocks I definitely want to replace them with wooden ones. These huge rings, they are out of scale for sure. So, or probably I can open right now the Model Expo store. They have some laser cut blocks and we can search it together. So let me open the store and I will share my screen with you. Okay, so they have to have parts, models, fittings. And right now I can see that they are on sale even. 5 millimeters. Okay, which size is this? Or what size is this? Not wrong one. Just want to measure this size. Something like 5 millimeters. Okay. And they are available right now. Oh, this is 3 sheaves. Blocks. Not this one. What? They are not showing picture. Oh, yes, this not wrong one. I'm reading only size, but not type. Okay. Double sheave not. Double sheave. I need single. Oi. I'm sorry for this. That probably paint. Single sheave 5 millimeters. Oh, no, wrong one. I want beautiful. I want laser cut blocks. No. Where I have seen them? Okay, this is 4 millimeters. And they laser cut, they are beautiful, I like them. Oh, thank you sorry for this sneezing. Yeah, I remember on my first model I was drilling second hole also in some blocks, but that was a nightmare. I'm missing single sheave blocks laser cut. I found only 4 millimeters. This is wrong one. I like them. So if I will not find 5 millimeters, I will order this one. So they listed as beautiful blocks, 1 sheave, 4 millimeters. So with this, probably I will finish today then. And any questions about painting or something? And actually I don't need them many. It is like 12 only in the kit. And for such small model, probably I don't need more. Not this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need actually 10. So 2 were just spare blocks. Question, what do we have for dinner? This is Imbir's favorite question. He actually left me and probably went to bag another dinner or breakfast, or already probably closer to lunch. And Krum is feeding him probably. So then, if no questions, see you tomorrow at the same time, and let's start painting this little model. Aha, so yes, that was Imbir's question, just for lunch. See you guys, have a nice day, nice evening, or nice rest of the morning, and see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming, for supporting the channel, for staying with me, chatting. If I missed some comments or questions, just text them under the video, or I will see entire chat in 2 days and I will answer. And just quite often I'm getting question about where are the subtitles from the live stream. Subtitles usually appears in 2-3 days because YouTube has to process entire video, so it will become HD quality and with subtitles as well. So just need to wait a few days. Then see you tomorrow and bye.